Yeah, I think that's the same with all systems and things, isn't it? We very, I mean, I'm not a traditional archivist. I work more in the digital asset management space, but we always do a big thing around that you need the people to be able to work with any of the systems, and because you can't do it all. I mean, at one of my previous organisations, we literally had we had hired students to sit and watch all the videos and add all the metadata in there, and sat for hours and hours and hours watching them. And then 2 years later, we found out we couldn't use them anyway because the rights were all incorrect. So we have like lots of challenges like that. So I was quite interested then where you were talking about looking for. In particular, about other storage locations, if anyone has any issues around rights, because certainly quite often where you have to store things in a certain, like in the European region or the North America region, you can't share them elsewhere. Does anyone have any issues?
I can just speak from our Swedish perspective, which is that we've chosen not to go with a cloud solution at all for storing our material. So AWS is out. Everything is out. We've enlisted a Swedish-based company for mirroring servers. So we put all our digital assets on local servers that are then duplicated across the country. And that's just to get away from all the issues of where is stuff served, and are we allowed to store it somewhere else. And then on top of that, the actual storage, we have chosen to have not Preservica, but a similar system, Swedish-based system, to keep track of where things are and which company they belong to, so to speak, which depositor they belong to. But the cloud to us, I think a colleague of mine once told me, the cloud is just somebody else's server. So you might as well choose your own server. So we've gone along that route completely.
Yeah, that's very interesting, because the big shift will be towards cloud for everybody, I'm sure. And I've been involved in the past where we've moved stuff out from local to cloud storage. But you're right, it is just somebody else's storage. But I think, imagine for many organisations, internal storage is prohibitively expensive to use and maintain.
Exactly.
So I think that having to use these cloud services is the way to go for many, I'm sure. But of course, everything has their own risks of some form or other, and that's just, you have to weigh those up, I'm sure.